Hello, it's Richard Martinez broadcasting from Bayside, Queens, New York. When I was in high school and college and throughout my life, I never played tackle football or boxed because I always wanted to protect my head. And I never liked getting hit in the head, even though I could take it better than most people. I've been hit in the head and just stared somebody down, and they just didn't want to throw the next punch. This was a big guy. He was like the toughest guy in the neighborhood. That was, I guess, when I was about 17. So I was put on an antipsychotic, and I was dumb enough to take it. Antipsychotics give me about 12 different nasty, terrible, horrible, some life-threatening side effects. And I've never been psychotic. I've never had hallucinations or delusions or disorganized thinking. Really ever. My mood's always been sort of stable. The only thing that messes me up, as far as all that is concerned, are psych meds. They cause all that in me because I probably already have low dopamine, and what they do is they block dopamine. So, I was in, things didn't work out, and they should have, but they didn't. I was in Rikers. When I was in Rikers, they had me go for a psych eval, right? Somehow my cell got flooded, and they wouldn't let me out of my cell. The corrections officers, because they're assholes. They're really bad people, most of them. 80 to 90% of them are really bad, sadistic assholes at Rikers. So they wouldn't let me out of my cell. And all my clothes got wet, and they wouldn't clean out my cell, all the water in it, and unstop the toilet. Okay, something must have fallen into the toilet. Maybe I dropped an orange in there by accident. Things happen, okay? So that's what happened first. I couldn't get out from my psych eval because they wouldn't give me clothes and they wouldn't dry my cell. And they wouldn't unstop the toilet in the cell. Got it so far? One day, they opened the cell a bit. I pushed my way out, naked, no clothes, ran out the door, punched the CO, and finally got to the psych eval or somewhere. Well, they put me in Bellview. Bellevue knows I'm not psychotic. They wrote it down. They said, maybe I have some degree of Asperger's, which is a form of autism, which I don't think I have that either. I don't think I've ever had any mental illness except what psychiatrists were doing to me. It's called iatrogenic disease. It's treatment-induced disease. Okay? So, then I end up in Kerby. In Kerby, they decide they're gonna give me twice the regular dose of an antipsychotic called Paradon, or I think it's also Invega. Well, they were giving me this in injections, and they were giving me twice the dose. Somehow, the psychiatrist caught me at a weak moment and managed to give me the long acting for that, and then I had to go to court to do my case. And of all the people I got for a witness, I got my mom. This is not a good idea. It was bad all around. And the psychiatrist, who I had never met before, said that I was schizophrenic. I never talked to her. She said that I was disheveled. Well, I was getting haircuts there. I was combing my hair, and I was wearing the state clothes that they gave me. So I don't know how the hell I could have been very disheveled. Okay? So I got stuck there for 8 months on twice the dose of paliperidone. A lot of times before that, they gave me antipsychotic drugs, and I had dystonic reactions, and I bit into my tongue, and it's horrible. You're drowning. You can't breathe. You're biting down on your tongue. Okay, hard. Okay? Very hard for a long time. Right? And your throat is closing up. Okay? It's horrible. Okay? This is what they were doing to me. And I went for a psych evaluation to see if I was, sane enough to go through a court proceeding. And I didn't say anything that was wrong or anything. They said, no, you're not. To get back to Rikers, which was horrible, because when I was in Rikers, what they were doing to me was they were keeping me up all night. The inmates, there was a slit in my door. They were throwing feces and urine at me day and night. Okay? And they were telling me that they were tampering with my food. So I didn't eat for about a month, and I lost about 60 pounds. Okay, I didn't eat anything. I only ate bread once in a while. All right? And they would leave my window open in the middle of winter, and I would freeze in my cell. Okay, they were really trying very hard to make me sick or possibly kill me. But I'm really tough. I'm Cuban. Cubans are tough. Okay? We are. I'm serious. I'm not joking with you. Don't mess with me. I'm messing with the best. Say hello to my little friend. It's a joke. Okay, so then they sent me to Downstate after they sent me back to Rikers from Kerby. They sent me to Downstate. In Downstate, I kind of was feeling like horrible. I was in a cell by myself, because when you're MO, which is what they put me in, which is mental observation, they don't give you a cellmate. You stay in the cell by yourself. So I'm in my cell by myself, and I'm feeling low, and I'm thinking, this sucks. I was thinking I could hurt myself, but, there was really no way to hurt yourself in that cell. I mean, the worst thing you could possibly do is drink your own urine, which is not really going to harm you all that much unless that's all you drink. Urine is not that toxic. You can drink a lot of it and not get sick. Because I've done it when I was going crazy in my cell. I never really tried to kill myself, although there were times where I did think about drinking the ammonium chloride. I took a small dose and swallowed it. Luckily, it was a small dose. I mean, I got really bad chemical burns from that in my hands. So, and people threw that at me, and my teeth I was laying in bed. They put me in suicide watch. I was laying in bed, and because somebody took my money and bought a bunch of shit with it, I took my shit back and I went to sleep. And then, while my eyes were closed, I don't know who did this. Somebody came with a tray and just smashed it into my face and broke my teeth. Teeth that my parents paid $2,000 for. It really pissed me off. You know, there were nice caps in the front. There were the front six. They were very nice. My parents bought those for me. So they not only disrespected me, they were disrespecting my parents. Okay? Which really sucks. So I'm at Downstate now, and so I told you in Downstate, I told them, look, I think I might hurt myself. So what they did is they put me, and they were calling me retarded. They said that I was retarded. These are COs, corrections officers. They're not the brightest people in the world. These are people that got this job not because there's anything good. Well, I'm running out of time. So they from there they sent me to Kingsborough, where I was continuing to bang my head a little bit. This wasn't that bad, but it escalated. And I kept telling him, look, change my situation. I'm going to hurt myself. Please change my situation. They never changed my situation. They put me from bad to worse with a nice Russian psychiatrist who understood my situation. She put me in with a Romanian psychiatrist, which was horrible, who also under her was working an Italian psychiatrist from New Jersey, who was originally from New Jersey, originally from South Philly, and he believed in all sorts of like witchcraft and all that garbage. And well, they didn't do anything. So they put me in Mary Brooks, and Mary Brooks, somehow I got hold of a helmet. And I knew it was a bad idea to bang my head with the helmet, but I got I mean, I'm alone with crazy people. People I really don't belong with. I'm running out of time. So people I really don't belong with. And I'm banging my head, and I'm putting myself in the hospital because I want somebody to help me stop myself from doing this, because under any other circumstances, I would never think of doing this. You know, they want to believe that that's, you know, my mental illness. No, it's not my mental illness. They were pissing me off to no extent. Okay? These people were not the brightest people in the world. Okay? And they were looking down on me. And they treated me badly because I had a head on my shoulders and I was white. They didn't like that. They weren't white. And they didn't understand white Hispanic. That doesn't ever cross their mind. Okay? So, yeah, and the next thing was that, you know, I finally got out, you know, and then I almost had to go back to jail because I broke an order of protection at my mom's house and she fell down and hurt herself, and they both blaming me. It really fucking sucks. Why would I hurt my mom? All right? Yeah, and my neighbors across the street, the Sheens, right? Paul and Loretta. They always have it out for me. I don't know why. I've always been nice and polite to them. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm Hispanic. I don't know. They've said, I've noticed that they said terrible things about black people that were walking down my block. They were criticizing the way they walk. You know, people walk the way they walk. I don't know. I used to have a little hop and skip in my walk. So I inherited that from my father. So what's with the way people walk? It's not the army, you know? It's like we don't have to. So I have like about 40 seconds left. I did it just in time. I'm really good with that sometimes. Thanks for listening. My name is Richard Martinez. Like and subscribe my Apollo Nights YouTube channel. Please. I'd appreciate it. I put other people's videos in this, so it's not monetized. I'm really not making money off it yet. Hopefully I'll live. Hopefully I won't get CTE, or at least I won't get a really bad case.